You know what I've realized? This is both through consuming Hamza and Alex Hormozi's content, is that, and in my own experience, though I have a little bit of it, I only have a little bit of it. Getting girls, it's like in the start of A2, I'm done with A2 now. In the start of A2, we had a new influx of students in AS, which is 11th grade. In that also come girls. So me and my friend were like, okay, and it was Ramadan. Start of the year is usually Ramadan. Like Ramadan, I can't train, I can't study exactly. So I'm just gonna focus on this, girls. So I dove deep into the red pill, learned a bunch of stuff, and it worked. I had a couple of girls I was interested in, and they were interested in me as well. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. So there were a couple of girls we were mutually interested in and worked, and I went on dates and shit like that. But ultimately, it did not work out because what I was doing was, because again, like study, a bunch of factors such as like, because I was focusing on the getting the girls part and not doing work. Ramadan eventually got over, and then MTB entered my life, and then I actually had to study, get back to studying, and so I could not put in the same focus into being at the top of the social hierarchy, into becoming the man that is needed to be at the top of the social hierarchy. Like I had a persona almost. Realized life is a video game. You can be any character. To be the character that would be sit at the top of the social hierarchy, I could not put in the effort or energy to be that, to be there anymore because I had better things to do, and so those girls lost interest in me. It's like you have to learn to be avoidant almost. You have to become the certain kind of person. It's like you have to spend more time fronting, more time flaunting, more time displaying than actually being. Like all the clothes and shit. Like bro, now I go to the gym in my fucking night dress because that's what's convenient. It's not ideal. My fucking pants keep tearing off from the dick area, but I fortunately have a grandmother at home who seals them up very nicely. I go to the gym in night dress because that's what's convenient. That's fictionless. So that I don't put energy to that anymore. And it's like once you realize life is a video game and you can be whoever the fuck you want, why not just be yourself? And getting girls, like getting quantity versus quality, forming your ideal marriage, the unbreakable marriage, is much different than the getting girls. Volume game is much different than the quality game. There, it's one is avoidant attachment and one is secure attachment. One is fronting, one is actually doing the work, one is being mysterious and being push-pull. And while all those elements do have their place in a healthy marriage, in a passion-filled marriage, constant, stable, predictable, reassuring, secure attachment also plays, like selflessly giving love also plays a much greater role. I mean, the real experience I have from. So it's just different games, and you require different skill sets. And you can watch Hamza's videos on this. It's like secure attachment. You can read the book. The book, like, so it's like very. For the red pill, you go online. Alright, apart from like the unplugged alpha and the rational male from Noor Tomasi, there isn't. Most of the content is online, versus there's like actual multiple, like a whole range of books by people who study this in the lab, how to make successful marriages. Like attached by Amir Levine. There is Mating in Captivity by Esther Perel. There is The 7 Principles of Making Marriage Work by the Gottmans. There is The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. There is so many books. There is How to Not Die Alone. And what else is there? Yeah, like a bunch of books from like people who study this shit. Like actual studies and professors and evidence-based how to love your partner. Isn't that fucking great? Isn't that fucking great? You have like books on, actually validated books on how to love your partner. They're different games, so play by different standards. I tweeted about this, which is new. I put it on Twitter. I don't follow anyone. I just once in a while, once when I feel like I have something to say that is short, that may not constitute a video, or I can make a video about later, I just tweet it. Yeah. Tweet was getting goals and creating the ideal marriage are different games. They require different skills. Play accordingly. Hint, secure attachment. So, I hope that provides value to you. And I've also realized that getting goals is not something I am very... I don't have space in my brain for more than a goal. Maybe not even for a goal, because my purpose, because I want to become the fastest mountain biker I am. That fills up a lot of my time. So, I have always been the kind of person who will... I've had the multiple goal fantasies, but at the end of the day, I'm like, एक बंदी मिलेगी अच्छी वाली तो हो गया, बस काम हो गया. I just need the one constant source of love. That's it. Someone to build with. I can go into how like I'm different. Even like I sometimes follow bad advice because they're meant for different people. I will discuss that later. For now, I hope that you found value in that. You learned something from that, and hopefully you will read the books I mentioned, and that'll put you on a better path, in my opinion. If your goal is aligned to mine, which is to create your ideal marriage, and not to like attract as many people as possible, I think that will be the better choice. Reading those books and playing that game instead of a game that you see other people play and therefore you play that. I hope you found value in that and it puts you onto a path you need. I hope that puts you on a better path. I'll see you next time. I love you, bro. Bye bye.